stand for what we believe in. Let the people sing.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
They will not break our country's strength. They will not take our nation's freedom. Let the people sing. We will not turn our backs today. We will stand for what we believe in. Let the people sing.
All right, great morning, everybody, and welcome to the F.O.B, the Forward Operating Broadcast, where we regroup, resupply, recalibrate every Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. Central, 9 a.m. Eastern, to better equip you to continue your mission, or Charlie Mike. I am True American Brad Ass. It is Monday, February 9th, and 24 degrees here in Illinois. And welcome to this beautiful, motivational March on Monday. And to my right.
Yeah, I am AA, everybody. And you said 24 degrees?
24, man.
A
little
all
chilly,
right,
huh?
Well, it's not quite 24 degrees here. Traits is sending his weather my way for some reason.
Oh, yeah? Well, what you got there?
Yeah, 60 degrees here right now.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it's supposed to be like in the 70s or something like that today.
That's crazy because didn't the groundhog or whatever see a shadow and it said more
Yeah,
winter
just
was
for
coming?
Pennsylvania though. He don't come to the South. If he came to the South, he'd be like, "Oh, I'm sending the winter to the wrong places all the time."
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great morning.
It's a good day though. It's a nice day to get out on the water, do something, get outside. You know, it's not rainy. It's not too hot, not too cold.
Right.
I hope everybody else has good weather. You're going to experience good weather soon if you're not.
Yep. This is true. We still waiting on some people to get in here on this fine, beautiful Monday morning.
Oh, I was like, chat ain't even
Hop
going
in here,
because
go ahead and tell us good morning in the chat. Give you a shout out. Wait, what was that, AA?
I had it on the private chat in the StreamYard, and I was like, I ain't seen no chats yet.
Yeah, we ain't got nothing yet. That's okay though.
Not
Everybody's
yet.
waking up.
There's
You know what
chaotic.
I mean? Oh, there we go. Good morning.
Good mornings.
Great morning to you, brother. Good to see you, Mr. Traits. I know you had some good news this weekend.
Oh yeah, definitely. He had some good news.
Yes, sir. How is everybody? Oh, let me go ahead and put the comments up on the stage. There we go. Yeah. Hey, appreciate that, Traits. Let them know. Smash that like button. We appreciate all the love and support. Yes, sir.
It is a Monday.
Huh?
Said it is a Monday.
It is a Monday.
Yeah, I woke up and my alarm went off. Whenever I woke up this morning, I definitely thought it was Sunday.
I know you was telling me that, dude. That's crazy. What'd you say? The Mandela effect?
Yeah.
The Mandela is in effect. Yeah, there you go. Hey, good morning, Yoda. Good to see you. Or Yada. I'm sorry, Pappy Yada. Hey, great morning, Miss Me. Good to see you. Thank you for stopping by.
Now, how's my volume?
You a little low.
Yeah, I checked a second ago. It was loud. How about now?
That's good.
Okay. Yeah, the video popped up on the live, and I was like, man, I'm way louder than you.
Oh, am I good?
Yo, you're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, let us know in the chat too if everybody can hear okay. All that good stuff. Mr. Traits, member for 10 months. Man, that's awesome, brother. Yes, sir. Drink water, y'all.
That's
Hey,
right.
good morning. Let's see. Miss Me said, off to make that money. I'll catch the replay. Much love.
Have a
Hey,
good
go do
one.
what
Go
you
make
got to
some
do.
money.
Go get some.
Miss me said off to make that
Oh, I
money.
forgot. He's got access now. I was like, how'd he get up here by himself?
You
Yeah.
earned it.
Yeah. Hey,
Oh,
good
yeah.
morning, Victorious. Good to see you.
How'd he do that?
All right.
I forgot you
Get up
had
here by
access.
himself?
Yeah, I was like, what? We done got hacked this morning.
Who gave him the power?
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Lee Cody? Great morning, brother. Good to see you. Anybody have any anything good happen this weekend or any praise reports?
I did. We
Oh yeah,
find
go ahead
out.
and let them know who you are, brother. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. Good morning, everybody. I'm Chaotic Traits, and I'm down here in Florida. It is a blistering 59 degrees.
59. You right there with double A, dude. Actually, he's a little warmer than you.
Yes, it's supposed to be. I think they said 73 today.
Yeah.
73.
So,
Yeah. That's about what it's supposed to be today here, too. It's like you sent your weather my way.
Oh, that's awesome.
oh, Victorious is wearing her Yoda socks. That's what's up.
That is cool, huh?
What?
Y'all are on the same page this morning.
That's right. That's right.
And she's your neighbor, right? Ain't she down there
She
in
is.
Florida?
She's a little north
Yeah.
for me, but
Nice.
yep. Yeah.
Nice.
See, y'all make me want to go watch the bad lip reading video with Yoda and Luke Skywalker with the seagulls. The seagull
Oh, I
song.
haven't saw that, dude.
You ever seen it? Oh my goodness. You have to go watch it. Just go to bad lip
Yeah.
reading, type in seagull song, and just watch it. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
It's bad lip reading, so it's not going to make sense, but it's just funny whenever you see Yoda and the song they made for it.
Yeah,
Running
that's
around
Hey,
Luke Skywalker carrying him like a
speaking
backpack.
of watching things, man, if anybody in the chat or on the panel, I put it in our group, in our text messaging group. If you haven't, whether you like Kid Rock, don't like Kid Rock, whatever, leave opinions out of it. Go listen to that new song until you can't. It is an amazing, powerful song and a great message in it.
Yeah,
Oh,
definitely.
okay.
I watched it last night. That was
Did you?
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is that not a great song?
it is, man. It is, and I don't think people were ready for that.
Yeah. Um, I listened to it last night, and I listened to it again just this morning when I was getting up and getting ready. I
Right.
had playing while I was getting ready. It's something that definitely is a change from his normal wheelhouse that everybody's used to with Kid Rock. And
Right.
man, I just it's given me goosebumps twice. I've listened to it twice, and I've gotten goosebumps both times.
Yeah, it's good. It's a
Huh.
great song. And it's pretty wild because I actually have that Cody Johnson version too. You can't. That's my ringtone.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, it is a great song for
it
sure.
is, man.
Was
It
Cody
is.
the original writer of that song?
As far as I know, that's
Okay,
the first time I had heard it was when Cody Johnson.
okay,
Yeah, shout out Cody Johnson. Shout out Kid Rock.
yeah,
Shout out Robert Ritchie. I love how he brought his real name out there, dude.
yeah. That I didn't watch the show last night. I didn't even watch hardly any of the game. I just wasn't in it this year. I was a little upset this year with the whole uh, direction of halftime.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was different.
So I really didn't do a whole lot of watching the game, but I was very pleased to see the Seahawks
Right.
the sea chickens win. You know.
Yeah, that's what Lee Cody said. Seahawks whooped that ass.
Yeah. So take that, Pete Carroll, and take that, Geno Smith. How you like us now?
Hey, good morning, Juicy J. Great morning, brother. I believe that's my brother Nick. Good to see
Okay.
you, brother. Good to see you. Kid Rock is the best. Love it. Shout out Kid Rock.
Yeah, he
Bradley
definitely
Gilbert
does.
killed it.
He
I agree.
performs like if you ever watch him live, he definitely puts on a performance that's just as good as what listening to his album.
Yeah.
Right. Oh,
Kid
shit.
Rock has a very acoustical sound to his voice, anyway.
Great morning, Sling.
Yeah.
Good to see you, brother.
Whether it be recorded in a studio or sung on a stage or in a living room,
Yeah,
his
he
voice is
might,
very.
yeah, he might look like somebody's
Gotcha.
like a what they would call trailer park trash, but when he goes from playing guitar, singing, and he rolls out on a piano and he can hit you and sing and play and do all that at the same time, it's just like, yeah, this is a very talented trailer trash guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because man, when I seen him perform, it was just like he's that's you can tell he likes to just perform, like somebody who's a host or
Oh
something
yeah,
too.
yeah.
And it's hard to find some bands because normally when you go see them live, you're like, man, I'd rather listen to them on their album because they sound so much better. I don't like watching them live, but then you see somebody live, you're like, bro, they sound better than their album.
Right.
They're really good to go watch.
A concert I always wanted to go to as a kid growing up, and listening to a lot of country music was Garth. I would have loved to have went to see a Garth Brooks concert just because of the performance.
Yeah, and
Not so
then
much.
at one point, he was like, you could go to his concerts for free because he wasn't charging nobody. Like towards the end of his career.
Oh, really?
Well,
That's probably what.
I guess.
That's probably when a lot of the dirt started trickling out of the bags he was carrying.
That's what I heard. He went through a phase or a spell of like concerts too. I mean, basically not sold out, but standing room only.
I remember he started doing extra concerts when he'd go to places. Like he would like one night would sell out, so he would do an extra night or an extra 2 nights and stay and do extra concerts because he was selling them out.
Oh yeah,
which is crazy. But that was in the beginning, I think, or towards the beginning of his career, somewhere in there when he was doing that. But it's crazy to have to do 3 concerts in one city. Same place.
Right.
Sell out all 3 of them. Like that's crazy.
It is. Rest in peace, Brad. Amen, brother.
Yeah.
I had to read that twice. I was like, I'm right here. But yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, shout out Brad Arnold. Rest in peace, brother. Get your rest. We got it from here.
Morning, Lone, Jeremy.
Live performances always lit.
Bailey, Lee, Sling, Michael, Juicy. I didn't get a chance to say good morning, everybody. I wasn't paying
Good morning,
attention to the
everybody.
chat.
Mayu from the Bayou. What's happening,
Good
my
morning.
brother? Great
Good
morning
morning.
to you. Lone Wolf, great morning, brother. Good to see you.
Yeah, man, it was a great weekend. Great weekend. We got to go sign our lease and
Yeah, you want to talk about it?
see the inside almost complete. He's guessing that should be able to grab the keys by the 24th, 25th, 26th, right in there. I mean, it's still close to being scheduled, but that opens up that 2 or 3 days that we've talked about behind the scene that I was kind of stressing about.
Right.
Not hugely stressing about, but it's going to be an extra expense. We're going to have to get a hotel or something.
Right, just for that one night, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well,
that
that's
eliminated
good.
that, which is good news. The inside is looking great.
It sounds like he's ready to get y'all in there.
Yeah, he's painted everything. New, everything's brand new. New light, recessed LED lighting.
Man, that's awesome.
It's cool to see a landlord that actually has, a little bit of drive to, and I've even told him, like, if you need any help doing anything, let me know. No, 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 that's not your responsibility. This is, I want you to just have to worry about getting in here, and you worry about your stuff.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, it's cool to see
That's
people that,
good, dude.
yeah. He is busy, so that's why it's taking him so long. He takes care of his mother. She has really bad Parkinson's.
Okay.
Um, so he had to quit he shut down his business, and he is taking care of her full time now. So it's hard for him to make extra time, when unless his wife's at home or something.
Right.
But
I got you.
that's awesome, Sling. So,
Yeah, I was about to get to Sling.
great
Hey, that's
weekend
awesome
all
too, Lee
around.
Cody. Congratulations, brother. Get out there, grind, make that money while you
That's
can.
awesome.
Do big things, and that's awesome, Sling. Yeah, I know y'all was busy. I bet you hurting this morning, ain't you? And like I told you, Traits, I wish I was closer, man. I'd definitely help you with some of that heavy lifting. I know,
I
I
wish,
know. You can't ever
yeah.
have too much help on that end.
Yeah.
That's my biggest concern is, I don't have a lot of heavy things that I can't get, but I do have, two king size mattresses and full bedroom sets, with
Yeah.
dressers,
Right,
and
Dude,
and
the forearm forklift, so you don't have to bend
yeah,
your back.
yeah,
It's that's just the method of using like a strap and using your forearms to like lift it up, and that way
right.
you like
That gives you one end of a dresser, but it's, getting that other end up with your forearms is where you have the trouble.
right.
yeah. Yeah, that's where the other pair of hands comes in handy.
Right, exactly,
Yeah,
exactly. So, it's just my wife and I, and both of us have, broken bodies.
right.
Right. Yeah.
So, like I said, we don't have a lot that's heavy, but there are a few things, that I'm kind of like, okay, all right. So we're gonna run an ad in a marketplace or something,
There
to
you go, dude. Yeah, I was about to say
look
somebody to
look
come
for
out there.
a couple people, to make some extra money,
Right.
cost them $100 or a couple $100, whatever, something, and
Yeah, it'll all work out, brother.
so, oh yeah,
Things are definitely looking up for y'all, and I'm so glad to hear it.
yeah, I'm excited
Yeah.
to get moving, get in there, and start setting back up again. We were just talking about this morning, like, where are we going to put this at? Because we're losing some square footage,
Yeah.
so it's going to be instead of musical chairs, we're going to play musical appliances.
There
You know,
you go. Yeah,
yeah,
you
like, where are we
figure it
going to
out.
put
Hey,
the
you
deep
might have to
freezer
move it
at?
10 times before you figure it out, but
Right?
you'll
Yeah,
figure
yeah.
it out.
Where are you going to put the deep freezer? Where we put the extra fridge? It's like, well, was there
And
a
make
corner over in that one room?
Yeah.
right. Every week you're gonna come back and be like, it's rearranged. It's different. You
Yeah.
know.
I don't. Let's see. I don't live far from chaotic. You can always ask me to help. There you go.
Well,
I appreciate
yeah.
that, Lone.
There you go,
I might
brother.
I might hit you up on that.
100%. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I had you in thought the other day about that. I just wasn't so sure of your situation, but I'll hit you up. I'll give you a call.
Yeah,
So I
that's
appreciate
awesome.
it.
Thank you for offering that, Lone Wolf. That's what it's all about, man. Brotherhood, sisterhood, family, being there for each other. Even if it isn't always convenient for everyone,
Right, right.
you know, we're still doing good things. God is good all the time, brother. All the time, God is good. I need some monkey gunk to plug holes where I ran cables.
Tables.
Yeah,
You running them cables in the walls, are you?
yeah,
Yeah, toilet paper turns into concrete.
yeah, that's true.
Toothpaste makes great putty.
Oh, Double A put the Discord in the chat. We was
Oh
actually
yeah.
in there this morning. That was kind of neat. So yeah, y'all can always drop a comment over there. or get in the chat. We got different. Do you want to kind of go over it, Double A?
Oh yeah, we got different channels in there. For like a general channel, like for each day. If need someone to talk to, there's a 911 chat on there. If you need something you want to self promote, and just as to think of other channels to add on in there for it. For laughs, giggles, talks. There's a meme one. All of it's still in the process. So
Yeah,
I'll just ask that you be respectful is the only rule.
that's right. And we have control of all that, right? We can block
Yeah,
people and
yeah, I do. I do for sure. I have to see.
okay.
I need get someone who could show me how to set everybody, like moderators, administrators, all that, and everything.
Hey, good morning, staying off the grid. Good to see you.
I'm assuming I'm the only one that has access to it right now, and then I have to assign who I want, or assign whoever.
Yeah, I'm
And
still waiting on my 10 millimeter in there, man. I mean, I don't know what's up with my 10 millimeter wrench, but I can't find it.
hey
Yeah,
man, it's in the bottom of the oil pan.
yeah. Oh man.
It's magnetized on the bottom of something where the next mechanic's gonna find it.
Right.
Yeah.
Funny story is we was at a flea market or something somewhere, I don't even remember now. And either flea market or yard sale or whatever, but they had a whole set of 10 millimeter wrenches and sockets, just different, blanks,
Yeah.
deep wells, short, just all kinds of different, and it was just a kit of 10 millimeter.
That's crazy.
Just nothing but 10 millimeter.
That's crazy.
Nice.
Like all
If
these
you know,
years,
you know,
nobody's
right?
thought of this until now.
Yeah.
Break glass in case of emergency type thing. Yeah, you put it on the garage wall.
Right.
Right.
As you lose them so much, it's just like, go grab me that 10 mil. You got a whole drawer in your toolbox. It's nothing but 10 millimeter sockets.
Yep. That's how I've accumulated mine over the years. Just like, you lose one, and then you go buy two more, and then you find the one that you lost, and now you got three, and it's just a repeat.
Right.
Right.
Hundreds of 10 millimeters. Now every socket I pick up in the toolbox is 10 millimeter. No, damn it. No, damn. Where's the 11?
Right. The 11. I don't know. We never ever used an 11.
There's a raccoon out here running around the yard. That's
Yeah,
weird
really?
for daylight.
Yeah, it is weird. It's a little.
Yeah, I thought it was a cat that was walking through the yard at first, and I took a double look. No,
A raccoon.
I didn't know anything, cat.
Yeah. Yeah. Every once in a while, you'll see them out in the daytime.
Yeah, that's like
They
the
say
first
that's
time
the
I've
ones
seen.
that's probably got the diseases or whatever.
Yeah, that's the first time I ever seen that one, or one in our yard. Our next door neighbor, she has a lot of. Her husband took care of feral cats through the
Right.
state or whatever, some type of program, and they had one that would go over there, and once all the cats got done eating anything that was left, the raccoon, you always see it out front because she leaves the garage door open just a little bit. And when he passed away, she still has the cats. But he goes over, the raccoon goes over and, grabs the snacks. And I've seen it
Gotcha.
over there during the daytime, but that eating is, I get that, but just roaming around in the yard's weird.
Yeah, rabies. That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got a raccoon running around my living room. She's feisty today. That's funny.
All
There
right,
you go.
Lauren.
There you go, Traits. Yep.
All right. Bud.
Nice. Appreciate you looking out there, Lone Wolf. But that's it. Anything good for you, Double A, this weekend?
Just a relaxing weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing too much. I got more appointments this week. getting ready for those. Just prepping for things at the VA.
Okay. Gotta love that.
Whoa, the VA. Sorry, I got a
Oh
little
yeah,
cold chill there.
Yeah.
yeah. It's like, oh, he said them words.
Yeah.
It's like the cold dark cave of Batman. That's where it is.
Right.
The VA. Yeah. Nothing real big. I wanted to get out on the kayak, but my back's and everything's still bothering me, so I'm just still waiting on that. Wondering what the
Gotcha.
weather's going to be like. We had a plan to go on a road trip towards the end of the month. Get prepped for that.
There you go. Yeah.
I got to do like some vehicle maintenance. You know, I put in a job order for an oil change, but the mechanic's not doing his job yet, and I got to go do it. That's me.
I forgot I can do that now too.
Oh yeah, you can, dude.
I was like, wait a minute, I got access. So
Who's Granny Ruth?
So she was, she was a huge fan of just the country rap genre. She was at she
Okay.
was at the Outlaw Nation show. Great lady. She is in a induced coma right now
Oh
with
no.
hospice care. Outlaw Nation, Triple T showed the other night. I think it was the night before last. Outlaw Nation made her a honorary member of Outlaw Nation. But she's it's they're just kind of waiting. She wanted to be at home, so
Right, just keep her
that's what she
comfortable.
got. Yeah, so
I got you. Well, we're praying. Appreciate that, Lone Wolf.
I don't know all the details, but I just from what I heard from Triple T's the other night. So yeah, definitely prayers up to her and the family,
Yeah, sounds like a great lady.
and Daniel included. Dan. So yeah.
Yeah, we'll definitely keep them in our thoughts and prayers. He said you guys get VA appointments.
Yeah, like yeah. Once you get them going, man, they won't stop.
Right.
So it might take like it's gonna be 6-7 months before your first one, but then once you get them in motion,
Oh,
well, they won't
yeah.
stop. They won't stop calling you. You'll get letters for appointments that you just went to last week, but you get them a week later. You're like, hold on. You're getting all confused, showing up for appointments you didn't even got. You show up on a Sunday. You're
Surely
like, hold
not.
on. This is,
He ain't
There's
lying,
no
y'all.
way that happens now.
Yeah, he ain't
nah.
lying at all.
Wondering, did I put my travel pay in?
Yeah.
Hold on. Like, you know how many appointments I've showed up to the wrong place? Be like, all right, I'm here for my appointment. And they're typing in, be like, we ain't got nothing for you today. And I'm like, are you serious? Why am I here?
Are you serious?
It's like, I'm so used to coming up here all the time that I just come up here thinking I had an appointment. Wow.
I got three.
Yeah.
I got 3 letters on Saturday for the same appointment. It's just 3 exact copies of the same letter. I was like, what?
They must be going off a quota. How many letters they could send out?
Right?
Yeah.
Man, we got
Even
trouble
Yeah.
We got trouble last month. We didn't send out enough letters.
Right.
Yeah.
I've been trying to get in for glasses for 2 years. Hey, I know optometry does take a while. to get
Optometry and dental are just a horrible
Really?
way.
Dude, I could just walk in and go to optometry and get my eye test done and get an appointment set up for like next week and then go to the eye place and give them my prescription. And in 2 weeks, I got my glasses.
Well, there
Something
you
I don't
go.
know. My
There you
VA
go,
here
Lee.
for that.
Was that Lee that had that comment?
On which one?
Juicy.
The one you just pulled up there about waiting for
Oh, Juicy J.
Juicy. Okay, yeah. There you go. Head down to Double A's and head over to his VA.
Yeah.
He's
Oh
got
no! If you change VAs, it's going to take you 3 months for them to change to the vet VA.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
Yeah,
Then
because
you
you're
got to
going to
start
like,
all over. It's like
we have to request your medical records, and be like, oh no.
yeah, then
They're
you
gonna
got to
get
prove
lost.
you was even in the military again.
Yeah. It's like, aren't y'all connected to the same?
No, they're not. It's crazy, man.
It's so weird. Yeah, you either call up there if you know the number. But I always get
That's
rounded about and hung up on whenever I call, so I just go straight up there and like ding, hit the little receptionist and be like, I need to make an appointment.
Yeah.
When you show up face to face, they're kind of like deer in the headlights look and be like, you have an appointment? They're like, no. And they're like, oh, they get worried. Like, I just
Yeah.
need to make an appointment.
Yep.
Because you're either there to make one or you're there because you're mad about one. And they're just like, please don't be the mad one.
Yeah. I can only imagine what they listen to on a daily basis.
Yeah, I've sat and talked to some of the receptionists, and they look in. They're like, you walk in, and they have this look, just like, oh man, you're the nice one. Hi, how you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, ain't nothing like going to work and with your butt cheeks clenched up, just waiting for someone to just flip a switch on you every day.
Right.
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 Uh,
But they understand too.
oh yeah, they understand. They're like,
Yeah, because a lot
They're
of them
some
are
of the most
volunteers
caring
that
people.
are,
You could flip
yeah.
them, you know what I mean? You could flip them the bird, cuss them out, whatever. They're still going to care for you. I'm sorry, honey. You know? Like,
yeah,
it's like, wow.
well, a
What
lot
kind
of
of
them,
training
like I
do
was
they
saying,
send y'all through to be able
yeah,
to control that?
a lot of them are volunteers, either family members of vets or
yeah.
you know,
That's the
vets
thing.
themselves.
Yeah, that's
So,
true.
Yeah, majority. I think it's the larger majority of like people that have family members that are vets or
right.
something like that. Because I know the one like here, it's like 90% of the vet VA is civilian or family of a veteran, and only like 10% or less are actually veterans, I think.
Sure. Good morning, Kentucky.
Yeah, I would
And
say
then you
Mark.
get a
Good
lot of
morning, Mark.
people that just volunteer. Like you get volunteer basis with people. I know a few people that just like the information desk or whatever. Like when you walk in the main door, like some people just volunteer just to have something to do at the VA.
Yeah. Handing out
I just
water
don't
or something.
appreciate the ones that volunteer with an attitude.
Right. Yeah.
Hey,
I
did you
hate to hear
guys
that,
in
Mark.
VA always like hand
Praying
out
for you,
like
brother.
bags of coffee and stuff in the morning sometimes, like fresh ground bags of coffee or like different stuff in the lobby?
Yeah, they did that last time I was there. They
Yeah.
had
Okay.
it was like I want to say it was some guys from either American Legion or the VFW. I think it was American Legion. And they were out there and they were giving like snacks, coffee, and stuff like that right there at the
It's
blood
not
draw.
bad coffee that they give you.
Well, they had like a little, like a big thermos of coffee, and you could get like a cup of coffee while you were there.
Great morning,
Oh,
Kentucky.
okay.
And they had every now and then they have different things.
I always like going to the little store, the little shop in there. They usually have some pretty cool crafting people that randomly set up their stuff in there, you know.
Yeah, I call it the PX.
Or jewelry or, you know, different kind
Yeah.
of stuff. I mean, a lot of times it's way overpriced, but
Right, it's like a
it's
little
cool to
troop
see.
store.
Support
Yeah.
local, right? Yeah. My boy used
Yeah.
to drive an hour for his VA appointment to be told the doctor left early. Please reschedule. Damn.
Dude, you can't even get your travel pay when that happens.
Yeah,
Nope.
that's true.
Because
Huh?
if you have the appointment's not like if they don't mark appointment done, they're gonna deny your travel pay. That's messed
Right.
up. Like, I had the same thing happen to me too. I had a surgery. I went 2 weeks for the anesthesia appointment for them to prep me for the surgery, especially for them to tell me that the surgeon no longer works there and my appointment was canceled. But I didn't get the cancellation. They probably told me, but I didn't get it in time because snail mail and the 50,000 email or phone calls you get. It's most of the time a recording telling you have an appointment.
Yeah.
Right.
And if you don't listen to it to a certain extent, then they call back 10 minutes later with the same message, automated message. So you have to listen to it to that certain time. Like, I forget what it is, but it's
Yeah.
like once you hear them say a certain thing in that message, you can hang up and you won't get that phone call no more. But if
Right.
you don't get to that point and you hang up, you're getting a call in 10 minutes to remind you of the appointment you just heard.
Yeah.
Right. Mine's normally like it's a long pause. The recording starts and be like, "This is a call from your local VA." Click. Like I know that's an appointment. I've already got it. I already know.
Yeah, we got it.
Like I have the app so I can see my appointments, put in my travel claims, see my
Yeah.
claim status and everything.
I'll be right back,
The
y'all.
VA Video Connect app. You know, they've got some pretty cool apps on there that they've built now, like with like the stress app and
Yeah,
things like that. That they have the sleep. They have one for sleeping, and it's pretty cool how they've.
yeah.
I mean,
They
they
have
could be better, but I mean, it is cool that they're trying.
yeah. I had for video calls. They sent me a tablet that was connected. It was like connected to a server, but it was just VA apps on it. You couldn't add anything more on it, so it was like their own little application store, and it came with a whole bunch of apps on it that were like helpful on it. Like I think even like some. It's like weird. It's like being a kid in school, and it's like here's your tablet, and it's only got pre-programmed games on it. It's kind of what it was like to me.
Right.
But it was all the stuff from the like VA, like health, or it was like physical health, mental health, like certain like cognitive games or stuff like that you could play on it. But it's mainly for like video conference calls too, so you could have that that telehealth.
Yeah.
And so if you have at the VA, and if you don't have internet or anything, and you can't travel, they will send you a tablet that you can use just for VA appointments.
Yeah.
And as long as you're
Morning,
using
Scotty.
it, you can keep it. And I think like every 6 months, if you're not using it within 6 months, then they'll send it, and you have to send it back. So make sure you don't break it.
Yeah.
Because it becomes an issued item once they send it to you. If you've ever been through TA 50 turn-ins, you don't want to not have that item whenever you go back.
Why
That's
is
a
that?
good little thing.
Why
is that? Oh man.
I mean, I'm not sure. I've never had that issue.
Oh well, I mean, that e-tool you could have bought at the surplus store for like $10. You just paid like $80 for it because you wanted to go camping with it and lost it. Could have just bought one. Instead of paying for it, I could have bought one at the surplus store. But no, I just said put it on. Just go ahead and charge it to me, and be like, why am I not getting a drill check this month? That's one reason why.
One second, I'll be right back.
Yeah, they'll definitely make you pay for it if you don't have it to turn in. Just keep the whoopee from the TA 50. Well, anything that touches the skin, you can't turn in.
Yeah,
that's what I was always told. It's like if it touched your skin, that is now yours.
right. I get calls and text messages from the VA. They ask for a Y7 or something to confirm the appointment. 3 or 4 texts that I have to confirm the appointment. If you miss one, they cancel the appointment. Yeah.
Oh, really? They cancel. They don't ever cancel mine if I don't respond back. That's must be your VA administrator, operator at that VA.
But yeah, that's different.
Hmm.
That's crazy.
Yeah, mine always sends me that where it says confirm, deny, or confirm, cancel, or stop text. Like you can.
Yeah, I know what he's talking about with the Y7.
Yeah, mine does that. It changes like every one. Mine's like hit Y94. It goes through all the numbers, and then, like every one of them's got a different one. Sometimes I hit the wrong one, and I'm like, oh, I accidentally canceled that appointment. I don't even know what that appointment was because it didn't tell me. It just said I had one.
Right. Excuse me.
Oh yeah. The Y7.
Yeah.
To confirm.
Yeah.
Not just yet. Don't just say yes.
I'm going to my appointment 3 times. It was canceled. No explanation. Huh.
Now was that a primary care or mental health or? Because mine have all been canceled for something that's on like the medical health side. Like it's either been like a surgery or like never my primary doctor's appointment. I actually got a doctor that's really, she should be a drill sergeant. You go in there and you just like want to sit at the position of attention the whole time you're in there.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
She tells
Right.
you what's wrong with you, right? And tells you your own symptoms. No, that's
Yeah.
not your nose isn't running because of that, sir. It's running because.
It's
Oh yes,
right.
ma'am.
Yeah. It's like when like I said, I did go in there and I was like, she goes, so what can I do for you? And I was like, well, I'm still having problems with my hip, my back, and my leg. And she goes, is it your hip or your back? I said, both. She goes, where's it hurt at? I said, my hip and my back. She goes, at your back. I was like, but my hip still hurts too. Well, your back's gonna make your hip hurt. I'm like, I'm not one to argue with it. Can you just make my uncomfortable life a little bit more comfortable?
There you go, dude.
I didn't come here to argue with you. Just give me my prescriptions. Let me go.
Mental health appointments is an hour and a half sucks. Man,
Yeah,
Oh, mental health.
God,
See that? I hate the mental health does that because our mental
that's
health
not
here is
cool.
really on point. If you miss
I
one,
do.
they call you and check in on you, and
Yeah,
I
that's
always have a
not
problem
cool.
with the primary care over here.
I've had an awesome mental health lady for the entire time that we've lived here in Florida, and she just left this month.
Mm,
Yeah, see, that's one thing too. If you got people that are leaving, like
yeah,
I had
that sucks.
I had a counselor or one of my social workers that left, but they called me and told me they was leaving. But sometimes you go up there and you just all of a sudden somebody new, like they got an intern they always put you with. They rotate
Well,
every
see,
90 days.
Yeah, and it's like a brand
thankfully
new all over
mine
again.
isn't. I don't
Yeah,
have a therapist. I don't go to therapist because of that same exact reason. Like I
Right,
tell I hate having to repeat over and over and over every time I get a new therapist. It's the same routine
right.
with a different
I mean, that's a trigger in itself.
with a different
oh
outcome.
yeah,
It's like everyone has their own opinions, and so I hate that about counseling or therapy. But she was more my the medicine part of my mental health. But I still hate that she's gone now because she's super cool and easy to talk to. She was kind of like a
Right,
therapist, even though she wasn't.
right.
So
Well, they become almost family too, especially when
yeah,
they get
yeah,
real personal
yeah,
with you. You
yeah.
know, and they start remembering things that you talked about before.
Right. Yeah,
You're like,
because she
okay,
told
this
me a
person
lot of
actually
stuff.
cares.
Yeah, she had told me some things that she probably shouldn't have told me about things at the VA,
Right,
yeah,
right.
yeah.
and
When you
how to eat the this. Listen, this is what you need to do, okay?
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. You're sitting around
She
looking
was
for
one of
cameras. Like,
those,
okay, is this?
right?
Wait, am I being set up right now?
yeah,
Yeah. I
Yep.
didn't hear anything you said. Okay.
yeah. Yeah, it's always to me, it's always the ones that you get along with the most, and then all of a sudden one day they're like, "All right, I'm moving off to bigger and better things." You're like, "This is just like all those change of command ceremonies." But like, I hope the next commander's just as good as you.
Right.
Right.
Yeah,
Yep.
I hear everybody. That's like a big thing. With everybody that goes through appointments is that constant having to repeat the thing over and over again. I've even seen videos where people are breaking down in their car afterwards and be like, "I'm done with this. I'm tired of this." Like.
Oh yeah.
You like because you go in there as somebody new and they're like, all right, I can read everything about you, but I'd like you to tell me. And I'm like, but you had all that time I was waiting in the lobby to read what about me, and you just don't want to read it. Here we
Right.
go.
Here we go.
Like,
Or
but
and then they want to give you. Well, have you ever tried this medicine? Yeah,
yeah,
that's what I was just on last month that you took me off of. Like, what, did you not see? Like, who are you?
Right.
yeah,
Did you not see I've been with the VA over a decade? I mean, this ain't my first rodeo here.
Right?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, it's crazy.
uh,
I had one doctor at my primary care that, man, her and we, I waited every time I had an appointment with her. I was expecting security to have to get called into the
yeah,
room. Her and I
yeah.
just could not see eye to eye on anything. I mean, she would
right.
tell me that the letter P was the letter D. It was not a P. It was just
Right.
like, oh.
Right.
The the color yellow does not taste like three. What?
Right.
They go-
Yeah, she
Cookie
drove me
said,
crazy. I'm so thankful when she left. And it
Yeah.
was funny because when she left, she became the supervisor of the new doctor that I got. I was like,
Oh man.
really?
Wow.
Right.
Yeah. 2014, it took me 5 months to get an appointment with a mental health specialist. It sought out a therapist myself, but he made things worse. He had no experience with PTSD. He tried exposure therapy.
Mm.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
Exposure
big
therapy. I
problem
think that's
too.
a risky thing. Exposure therapy. Just kind of like
Yeah,
I don't know.
explain
I
that
have
one
to
a little
look
bit.
more into it.
Exposure therapy.
I don't. I don't know exactly what it is, but to me, it seems like they expose you to what triggers you to help you get used to the trigger so that you can work past it. To me, that seems like a risky, dangerous way to it because then you want to
Oh,
trigger them to it.
gotcha.
And I think that's like a method in PTSD diagnosing and everything. They do things to see how you react to certain things with PTSD therapy and to see how you're triggered. Because normally people are like agitated, irritated, violent, or, get physical or something like that. And they show them
Yeah.
signs where, and if you did do something that should trigger you and you don't get triggered, they're like, oh, you don't have PTSD. Like,
Exposure therapy is the doctor's fear factor. That's
I
how I
think
would
that,
classify it as it's like fear factor, but doctor prescribed.
Gotcha.
yeah.
That's crazy.
What's that
Think,
one therapy called where they put the little punch some holes that they were doing there? I don't even know if they're still doing
The
it.
battlefield acupuncture.
Yeah, that.
oh,
I
battlefield
know
acupuncture. That sounds rough.
a
I guess
lot
what
of
they
people were getting infections from that.
really.
Yeah, at
I
the
heard a
one
lot of good
VA.
things from
I don't know
that.
if
Yeah,
that
I
was
hadn't heard the infection part.
I don't know if it was a widespread thing or not, but I mean it was it was a West Virginia VA, Clarksburg. Um, but yeah, they want. I denied it. I didn't. It's like you want to do what?
Right.
I don't know. What you're gonna give me pain somewhere else to make me forget about I can do that at home.
Right. Yeah,
But
that's
I don't
pretty
know if
rough.
anybody that's ever had. I don't know anybody personally that's ever had it done. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've
I've heard
never heard
good
of
things
battle.
from it. Good and bad things from it. But
yeah,
it's like anything else. It probably works different for everybody.
right.
Right.
Myself, I just pretty much did my own therapy. I did my own soul searching, my own brain therapy. And music was a huge part of that.
Right.
Yeah, music helps for like therapy in general.
Hey, good morning, Mama. Good to see you. She said I
Good
found
morning, Mom.
MDMR worked really well for my PTSD. EMDR.
EMDR.
Is that I thing?
I'm not sure.
EMDR.
EMDR.
EMDR
Yeah,
therapy.
that's the I thing. I think my wife just said too. Yeah, it's the I. They do.
Highly effective.
Never heard of
Yeah,
it. Never heard of it.
EMDR.
that's one of the ones that I thought
Eye
about.
movement
Yeah,
desensitization and reprocessing therapy.
yeah. They.
Okay.
I considered doing that at one point in time when they offered it to me. That was the one that I almost did.
My VA therapist that I finally got to see helped very well. Cognitive behavioral therapy helped me tons, but she was great. No kidding. Looking back, she saved my life. Oh, that's
Yeah.
awesome, brother.
That's awesome.
Yeah. That's part of exposure therapy. It's a type of cognitive behavioral therapy. I'll pull it up.
Okay.
Psychological treatment for exposure therapy is where you get help confronting your fears in a safe, controlled environment. It's supposed to reduce anxiety and avoidance behaviors. It's supposed to help you with that in a controlled environment. So I can see how that's a fear factor moment for everybody.
Yeah.
Like on that
Right.
one,
That's what I'm saying. That's kind of what it reminds me of. The exposure therapy is like a doctor-induced fear factor.
Right.
And
Mm.
there's like several ways to like do the exposure, imagination, virtual reality, introceptive, prolonged exposure, exposure and response prevention. You know, it's like a little toolbox of things in there.
Now I've seen
Pro-
videos of like people laying on the ground with headphones and like something on their eyes. I think is that what
That's
they're
probably
doing?
exposure therapy. Yeah.
Yeah, is that what they're? Then they
Probably,
start
yeah,
screaming and like moving
Yeah.
yeah.
uncontrollably. Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
that's
So
like the virtual
that's a thing
reality
that
part of it, probably.
I was about to say that's becoming pretty popular then. So it must actually help.
Yeah.
It's dangerous, but
Yeah, I imagine that it's just more than just one. You know, like it's definitely not an intern's job. So,
right.
you know,
Yeah,
if there might
they
be an
can be.
intern there that's like there for like like research study or for assistance, but
I'm guessing they
I don't,
probably don't want you to try it at home.
Probably not.
probably not. No, it's probably not unless they make home visits, like like a caregiver or something like that.
Yeah.
Right.
What's good, Smoke? Good morning,
Hey,
brother.
Smokehouse. Good to
Good
see you,
morning. Good
brother.
morning.
Great morning. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
different.
yeah. I've seen I've been through the CBT, like, but I don't know how it is at other VAs. Like if they don't have enough people in it to keep it going, because it's like a 12-week long thing, and like normally like they have to have so many people to get the group going, because I think they have individual and then they do group, and then like if the group doesn't stay, like people drop out, it ends up being like 2 people in it, then they just cancel the thing. So it's like a lot of back and forth with it, because some people just don't stick with it long enough. That's a problem I have here at my RBA with that. That's the only problem on the mental health side I see, is like some groups, they end up canceling them because people drop out of them. You know?
Right. Write down what happened. Change a couple of words in the story. Read it out loud, and then next time change a couple other words. It's kind of like, okay.
Yeah, that's what I heard. They give you a lot of homework to do in the cognitive behavioral therapy. Like, the there's another one too. I think it's
Yeah,
called ACT, acceptance and cognitive therapy, or something like that.
So you're kind of replacing words with, or replacing the story with a less, um, I guess maybe a less jagged knife in a sense. Instead of, you know, death, or certain words that you are in your normal story. You would change that to less invasive or less meaningful or stressful words. As far as verbiage and whatnot, I guess would make sense. I mean,
right. I know they do teach you to change the words to just words in general, like
yeah,
negative words to positive words,
right.
and they say that will help your mind a lot too.
Yeah,
I
just
I
a
think I
lot of the
got
way
some
that you like
paperwork.
speak about things, like how you talk about it. Like whenever I know one thing they used to try to tell me in there is like when you talk about something, try to use I statements, like what I would do, what I would think, how I feel, versus like you should feel this way, you should do this that way, or something like that.
Mhm.
Instead of saying, well, instead of you doing it this way, why don't you try it this way? Be like, well, you did it this way. I like to do it this way. Have you ever tried it that way? Like certain ways to
It's
socialize, interact, and
it's less
approach
invasive.
situations. Yeah. Instead of being like the veteran where it's just like knife hand, rah, rah, shoo, rah,
Yeah.
barking. Because you ever catch yourself sometimes doing that and you're just like, why is my hand out? Why am I talking loud?
Shit, mate. Why the hell did you do it that way? I told you.
Yeah, your dog's looking at you just like, I'm okay. I'm okay.
Right.
My dog does that all the time where he's like, he gets down like he's doing push-ups. I'm like, no, go use the bathroom. I don't know what we're doing. We were going for a walk.
Yeah, change kid with a gun
Right.
to eventually an enemy with a gun. Gotcha.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
So
that
looking at
does
things totally
change the
different.
outlook of it. You know.
Yeah, I get how that could help a little, but like you said, it's kind of like lying to yourself because deep down, you know the true meaning of what happened.
Yeah. The hardest part is, I think, well, for me, was taking the ability and the habit of decompartmentalization to add, not forget about how to decompartmentalize, but add in the structure of understanding before I decompartmentalize. I try to understand the situation. And that's just with life, period. I try to understand the situation now before I decompartmentalize it all. Um, and whether it be painful or happy or sad, whatever it may be, as far as the understanding process that I'm trying to understand, I still decompartmentalize at the end of it. So it gives me a different perspective, I guess, in a way, and that's how I've learned how to do it on my own. Is it just gives me a different perspective. So kind of the same sense, you're changing the story in a way, but you're kind of breaking it down to where you can understand it in a normal term, or if you call us normal, whatever normal is, you
Yeah,
know,
Right.
right,
Well,
right.
if that makes sense. That's just, like I said again, that's what I use, and I've just learned to do that myself. Is I'll sit back and analyze. And that was another issue of mine, is I'm very hyper analytic.
Same,
So I've
same,
had
brother.
to descale that some in order to really understand a situation, because when you go to, if you're that way too, you
Yeah,
start analyzing things and you go into the hyper analytic state of it, you can get things so wrong.
yeah,
And working on playing your own mind game, that it just destroys, and then you completely forget how to decompartmentalize that situation, and it just sticks with you. It ruins the whole day, it takes over
yep,
the entire day.
yeah.
um, so
yep.
I've learned
I can definitely relate,
to,
brother.
yeah, I've learned to de-escalate that, analyzing, to a sense that try to understand what I'm analyzing,
Right.
if that makes sense.
Yep.
It's hard to do, but I try to do it when I can.
Definitely.
Yeah.
No, you're right, brother.
And I really just still don't know if decompartmentalizing is a good thing or a bad thing. I mean, I guess it has both of its uh, quips. It has
Right.
pros and cons, I guess.
Hey, God is good. Amen, brother. All the time. I told her I felt ashamed that I was messed up. The best thing she ever said to me was, "You saw some very terrible things. You're supposed to be messed up. If you weren't, you'd be a psychopath."
Yep.
And she is completely right.
Yeah. That's the one thing that makes a
Unfortunately.
psychopath is the lack of empathy, sympathy, and emotion. Like on that movie,
Facts.
have you that movie, No Country for Old Men? You watch that guy that's chasing him the whole time. That's a psychopath. Like absolutely zero feeling, emotion, or remorse or anything.
Yeah.
Like, like
And we probably were psychopaths in the fight, you know?
it probably appeared to
That's
look
what we
that way
appeared
at
like,
times,
yeah.
and then after the fact. But like in that movie, No Country for Old Men, that guy's like that even during and after his like what he's doing. It's that you get that full disconnect if you stay with that. So having the feelings is you're human, like all of us.
Right.
you
Right.
know?
Yeah, Mom, that's a good way to do it. Work it backwards to find the origin.
Yep. I've heard of
Right?
that
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. If you lose your path, it's like y'all can always turn around and see where you did walk, and you can walk back. You know,
Yep.
that's
But only just, take a peek back and then keep moving forward. 'Cause that's the
right.
thing. We get caught up in the past a lot. And it goes back
Yeah.
to what you
Yeah.
were saying, Traits. That'll
Yeah.
definitely de escalate your day.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, it's a crazy thing to work through for sure.
Yeah, that's why I've tried to take that hyper analytical behavior of my brain and use it as an advantage to look beyond just that little part that I've always tried to analyze.
Right.
And taking it to a wider perspective to analyze and try to figure out how to accept that situation and what's really going on here, instead of just analyzing it and looking at it as a negative.
Right.
You know,
You got to find that one
which
good
is that
thing.
automatic defense. Everything's always coming at you. It's coming at you. So
Yep.
it deflects. Okay, what do I do here to get, to stop this? And once that was able to change to acceptance of a situation and how to make that situation better, I guess, or just acceptance, of it,
Right.
was the hardest part. Damn, I got a flat tire, but it's not the end of the day,
Facts. Right.
and that's extremely difficult. Just
Yeah,
as an
it is,
example,
man. Just finding one good thing
Right,
in the
right.
worst thing possible.
What
Yeah.
if that flat tire kept me from that wreck that's just about to happen on the interstate?
Exactly.
Or, I mean, that's the part of that hyper analytical that you got to dig into to find the positive side instead of just being on the defensive end of being analytical.
Right.
Yeah.
I like the way you put that.
Yeah, it's like if you have a flat tire while going to do something, instead of getting upset about it and be like, well, now it kept me from going there. It probably was keeping you from something else happening.
Right.
Yep.
You just got to try to find the good in something, or believe that it was the reason. You're not always going to find the reason, but just know that there was a reason.
There was yep.
Yeah.
A blessing in the lesson, that's how I say it.
A blessing in the lesson. I like that.
Yeah. Forgiveness is what I have the hardest problem with. Why did I hurt people when I did not have to? Forgiveness was far away. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
I think a lot of us struggle with that, honestly.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people, like, especially, deployed, wartime, combat vets that struggled with that a lot. Like, in every area of the VA, you always hear that you always run into at least one, maybe two, where, it's like, I guess, they have, what they would say, like, it's kind of like similar to the survivor's guilt, but in that same part of, like, you were ordered to do something. And it goes back to the, like, whenever somebody asks if the sixth commandment, thou shalt not commit murder or murder. And then people have that struggle with, I had to take a life overseas. And if you were ordered, like, how does that mean? They struggle with that in general, like the thought of having to take a life. And you can see people, like, struggling with it because a lot of people didn't even want to hold a weapon,
Right.
and, like, fight, like, struggling with the idea of, like, they did something in their eyes is totally unforgivable, whenever they can be forgiven for it, because it's how you approach it, which was your motive, what were you doing. I mean, everybody's in the place they're supposed to be at the time that they were there to be there. Because you take out, like you said, go back and, like, backtrack the situation to find the origin of it. Imagine if you wasn't there, what more would have happened?
Right.
It could have went both either way. But if it would have went the worst way, you wasn't there, it could have been worse. But you being there doing what you had to do prevented it from getting as worse as it could have been.
Kentucky. That's kind of where a lot of my lyrics when I'm writing songs. There's been several that I've mentioned. My wife being the rock that's always been able to reach in and grab a hold of the demon and calm the demon that tends to come out at times. She was the one that wasn't afraid to hold the devil. And that's huge when you have that person that isn't afraid to squeeze the demon that is in front of them,
Right.
and hold that demon until they calm.
Right.
That's when you know you've got someone that is the right one.
Right. It truly cares.
Yeah. I did a whole song about that side of military, and it's military based, that we all need, that we forget about the people that are at home that we depend on,
Right.
that when we're deployed, when we come home, when we're veterans, when we're gone, whatever it may be, that the people that held that foundation for us tend to get forgotten about.
Right. No, it's good stuff. Definitely need a strong woman too.
No,
Or
yeah,
you're a woman,
it
definitely a
definitely
strong man.
helps to have, a good strong support, and if it's your significant other, it just that seems to have a lot stronger impact on you. You know,
Right. It's like a
in my
therapy
opinion, it
session
just
every day
seems
for
like
them.
that.
You know.
Yeah, I mean, say the person you have the strongest connection to is going to be the one that has the most effect on you. Especially like if you have a strong connection with someone and they're like, "You whine too much," and they start turning their back to you, that breaks you down more. Versus someone that's going to be there and be like, "I'm here with you. Don't worry." It's like the man in the whole story. Somebody jumps down there with you. You're like, you just get that feeling of like, "Thank God I'm not alone right now."
Right.
Yeah. What's crazy is, with me anyways, we've been married for 22 years, and well, coming up on 22 years, but it's only been 10 years since I started talking about any of my past trauma. It was all a mystery, even to her, to everybody. Like, I never mentioned to anybody. And so I was expecting the worst, when all of it started coming out. I was ready to,
Right.
yeah,
Yeah,
fuck it, in a sense, part of my language, but fuck it.
It
It's
is what
I'm
it is.
ready. Let's just drop the bomb, get rid of everybody around. Everyone's gonna scatter, and I'll be ready to get going again.
Right.
Was the
And you was
mentality I
willing to
had,
take that.
and
Yeah.
she's
She's still
still
here.
here. It's like, wow, that's crazy.
Yep. So you know
So
she's not going anywhere.
right, right,
And that's a good feeling to have for sure.
it is.
Especially someone that overanalyzes.
Yep, facts.
Yeah. Hey, I saw that, Mark. Yeah, we talk more about that, brother. For sure. Judges 421.
they put it right down. 2 comments down
Oh, good
below.
morning,
So
Pink
the,
Elk.
the verse.
Good to see you.
Yeah,
But
that's
Jill Heber's wife picked up a tent peg and a hammer and went quietly to him while he lay fast asleep. Exhausted, she drove the peg through his temple into the ground, and he died.
a pretty dark one.
Yeah. Oh, okay. There's murder and killing in the Bible. She had to take out the enemy. Gotcha. She was
Yeah,
referring back to the
yeah.
demons.
If you go back, I still have that video saved or that I made of that Pastor Allen talking about the 6 commandments. So if anybody's having trouble with that, uh, there's a sermon that talks about the 6th commandment and like the difference between murder and killing.
Right.
Like it's like this difference between self-defense and motivated murder. The malicious act of doing so is what changes it from murder to homicide, because there's two different terms for that. Murder is the intent of doing something for your pleasure or because you're going to get some kind of gratification from it, and homicide is just that there was the cause of a death, which could have been self-defense, accidental manslaughter, or however it may be. And either way, a death of anything is going to put a toll on the human soul itself, because it's just the reality of it. It's not meant to be comforting. in my opinion. It's not meant to be like a happy-go-lucky feeling, having to do something that seems like it's a very tough decision to make. I've never had to experience with anything anybody else has had to do by doing that, but you hear enough people's stories of what they've had to do, you kind of get an idea of what they're struggling through, and you can see it on their face whenever they are fighting them battles, and it's like a barrier that they're trying to get past.
Right.
Sergeant York. Never heard of that movie.
I haven't either. But I'll definitely put it in the notes.
Kentucky, you don't have to forgive yourself.
That's
There's so
a
many things that
1941 movie.
there's so many things that I don't forgive myself for, but I've accepted that I did it, and I know that when it comes time, I'm not the one that has to forgive myself. And as long as you know that, what you said, you believe it and understand, and you try to understand it and believe it, but you don't have to forgive yourself. Only he does, and know that he has.
Yeah.
I mean, that's my outlook on all of my things that I struggle with forgiving myself for that I've done. You know, any of the pain, all the pain and things that I've caused. Um, I don't forgive, or I don't even try to forgive myself for it anymore. I know that I should somehow, but I've learned that no matter how hard I try, and maybe it goes back to that hyper analytical shit. but
Right.
but you know, no matter how hard I try to forgive myself, I still know that I did it. I still know that it was wrong when I did it. I can't go back and erase that. All I can do is accept it and move forward and try not to make that same. Um, I don't even want to call it a mistake. Try not to put myself in that same situation again, to where I have something else that I have to try to learn to forgive. Because you don't have to forgive yourself. All you need to do is accept what you've done and move forward from that.
Yeah. I seen just throwing like Joshua 1:9. I pulled some up, and have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be frightened, and do not be dismayed, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go.
Amen, brother.
Asking that you shall receive in your heart. Pray to him, and you will just he'll release it from you, or he'll make you stronger to where you don't feel like it's as painful as it was.
And the best part about not forgiving myself is she does. She forgives me for anything that I've done in my past. And to me, that's the most important thing. She's the one that is with me every day.
Right.
Yeah. He is too, but I already know that he forgives me.
Facts.
Yeah.
You know, but the most important thing is that she forgives me and understands. And even if she doesn't forgive, she understands, and
Right.
that's the important part. And she's able to move forward with it, and is still here. And the ones that care about you and the ones that love you, if they're still here and know what it, then that's all that matters
Right.
to
I
me.
hear you.
I mean, that's my little.
Nah.
and, and,
Whatever helps you, brother.
Yeah.
And you mentioning that could help someone else. So, you know.
Same way, Mark. Um,
Yeah.
I have a hard time sleeping at night, but you know, I learned. I want you. I'm gonna put it in the chat, as a matter of fact, in a little bit too, because it was a cool little video. It was like 5 minutes long, I think, maybe something like that. It wasn't very long, but it for some reason it popped up in my notification this morning on YouTube, and it's about people that don't sleep at night, and it made a lot of sense because I've always thought, and part of it is because of, the fighting the demons and struggling with the day's events or the year's events or life events, and trying to understand and analyzing,
Right. Right.
analyzing what happened today and analyzing what's going to happen tomorrow before it even gets here, which drives you crazy.
Yeah.
But it's what they said in that video made a whole lot of sense, and it was that a lot of times people that don't sleep at night and fight those demons and do all this, it's a lot of it boils down to we are so worried about everybody else's time throughout the day that once it's quiet, our mind's going to hyper focus on trying to provide for ourselves. So when you get that midnight rush and you're wide awake all of a sudden, that's your mind saying, okay, it's your time. We're going to make time for us. We're going to be creative. We're going to write a song. We're going to listen to some music. We're going to watch that TV show that we keep forgetting to watch. We're going to get this done, and it made a lot of sense. I was like, wow, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And I'm going to find it here real quick because, so it's in my history from this morning because it was weird that it popped up this morning. I was watching it while I was laying in bed this morning, like 6 o'clock. I'm like watching this video about sleeping. I'm like, yeah, I ain't been there yet,
That's awesome. Ain't
You
that
wake up in the
crazy?
middle of the night, a video pops up. Are you having trouble sleeping? Be like, are you?
Right?
Why are you in my head? This is
Yeah,
a Black Mirror
exactly.
episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. God created us and he knows our hearts. Amen, mama. Sergeant York was the most decorated soldier of World War I. He did not want to go to war and tried getting out due to his religion. Oh, wow. Yeah, I have to definitely check that one out.
Yeah, 1941 movie too, so it's like an old classic.
Yeah.
So I like watching them old movies like that too. It's like they made movies different back then.
6 minutes long, the video is. And
Hey, good morning, Seven Gator.
I put it in our chat. I can't bring it over on it. Actually, let me do it like this. Or if you want to post it, pull it out of our chat.
I can. Where's it at?
In our text group.
I ain't got it. Oh, is that what you sent us?
That's about the sleep thing that popped up in my feed this morning.
Oh,
the YouTube?
Yeah.
That one that you sent this morning at 8
I
o'clock?
thought that was Kid Rock's song.
That's earlier. Above that is a Kid Rock song.
I don't have nothing else.
You don't have what?
I don't have. That's all I got is the Kid Rock song.
Yeah, that's all I got too.
Really?
Yeah, must not have sent.
Oh, I sent it to Lone Wolf.
Lone Wolf's like, what are you sending me?
Yeah.
Is he even in here today? I don't think I've seen him.
There we go. Now you got it.
Gotcha.
There
All right.
My bad. Lone Wolf, if you're listening, enjoy the video, brother.
Yeah.
Get you some sleep.
All right. I'll be right back, guys.
You good, brother?
Yeah, if you get a chance, go watch that video, guys. For anybody that struggles, even if you don't struggle with sleeping at night, it's a cool little. Everybody knows somebody that deals with that. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah, I might have to go check that out too. My wife learned not to wake me up during my nightmares. Bless her heart. I've gotten to the point that if I sleep through the nightmare, I don't remember it. I have to sleep in a different bed. LOL. Damn, that's not funny for sure, but
yeah, waking up is it can be a scary situation for you and for the other person.
Man, it sucks. They got to sleep in a different bed.
Yeah.
See, that's not even fair.
My wife usually wakes up and just sits and waits And if I wake up, then, she'll give me a hug, ask me if I'm okay or whatever, and try to calm me down. But she'll wait until either I wake up or I go back to sleep. And then,
Yeah. You can watch Mr. Ballin. He's a YouTuber guy who's a Navy SEAL. He does
Mm.
like campfire stories and stuff like that, but like real life like mystery stories and stuff,
Yeah.
and like true crime. But he had an interview, and he does the same thing. Like him and his wife have to sleep in separate rooms because his night terror is just so bad that he says it's dangerous for his wife. So he's like, so nothing happens. And he's like, I sleep in a room, I have the door locked. He's like, it's crazy because that it's that intense to where you have to separate yourselves for the safety of your loved one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've hit her one.
Just because of what you went through to that, like, had this unissued item that this issued item you can't get back.
right.
That's what I call it.
Basically,
It's
CIF won't take that one.
no, it touched the
Yeah.
skin. Don't turn it
Yep.
in.
Damn, you see, that's crazy. We start thinking about stuff like that.
Yeah, no, but it's like it doesn't seem real. Like if you just never if you don't experience it, it's hard to believe. But then you hear so many stories or hear other people's testimonies of them going through it, and you just like, man, I've never had night terrors. I've had nightmares and like vivid dreams and stuff, but never the ones like I've heard people talk about. Which
Right.
it's hard for me to fully wrap my head around it, but I can imagine it to only to a certain extent. And after that, it's like I couldn't even tell you what it would feel like to wake up after the experience. I can only tell you what it feels like to think about it.
Right.
Um,
I'll tell you right now, nightmares is what started my drug habit.
I can
When you
see
can't
how that'd
sleep at
be a
night,
trigger to do it.
when
Yeah.
when you can't sleep at night, you just want to stay up all night.
Yeah, you don't want to go to sleep because you're worried that
Yep.
what's gonna come in the middle of the night.
Exactly.
There's
So
been
it was
several
easier to
nights
stay up. I
I
didn't have no
went out
nightmares that way.
and seeing shadows and thinking you're hearing things, or I don't know if you get any of those or not, but yeah, I've actually went to the garage before with my 9mm and just sat out in the corner of the garage where nothing can come up behind me, but sat there in the middle of in the corner of the garage, just sitting there
On guard, yeah.
in silence,
Yeah.
just waiting, just to get away from where nothing else can be around me, or I don't have to worry about what's behind me. Now I only got to worry about what's in front of me.
Right.
Right. It's like they trained us, if you can't watch your six, then put something where they can't get you at your six,
Yep.
Yep.
Well, guys, we're at 1 hour and 22 minutes. We're gonna go ahead and
Oh,
shut this
really?
thing down.
That was quick.
Yeah, it was. That's what happens when you start having these real conversations, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to throw the
Lose track
Discord
of
in
time.
there one more time for anybody that didn't catch the link. This would probably be a new link compared on the other one. So anybody wants to jump in,
Hop in that
talk
Discord.
offline or anything,
Yeah, we can always
you're
talk about things for sure.
more than welcome. It's slowly growing. We got like 12 people total in it right now. So more than
Oh
it
yeah,
was
we'll
last
get
week.
there. We'll get there, brother.
Yeah,
As
there's
long as we
enough
keep.
people in there. You pop in, say something, we'll see it. If you need somebody to talk to, we're right there. It's an easy way for us
Yep.
to be able to connect with you without having to look around or know, like, how do I get in touch with you? How do I reach out? You can direct message us, do whatever on through there. So
Right.
I can
And it's
join on
almost
my other 8
anonymous too, right?
accounts if we need some more numbers.
No, but
right.
it's almost anonymous too, right?
Yeah, you could be. You don't say. I don't know anybody's name except for their screen names on there. So
Right. So you could really talk
I mean,
about
I got.
things in there.
Yeah, I mean, you can make an You can just change your name, make an anonymous one, or however. I mean, just
Just
be
no BS,
respectful.
no
We're
drama.
here to help each other. Yeah, we're here to
Yep.
help, not hurt.
Right.
We're here for help and humor.
It's crazy, Kentucky.
What do you say? The worst episode I had was I fell asleep on the recliner in the living room. I had a nightmare, and my kid tried to wake me up. I threw the recliner through the closed door before I came back. Holy cow.
Ooh. Ooh, yeah, that's that's intense for everybody.
Yeah, that's rough.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Some people just never understand that either.
Yeah,
I broke our headboard
Hey, appreciate you opening up this morning, Kentucky.
not too long ago. I broke our
yeah.
headboard, our whole centerpiece out of our headboard out,
Oh
like
man.
swinging at it. I haven't
Yeah, I
had
know
any
that
for a long
they're
time though.
tough to deal with. That
Knock on
I know that
wood.
has to be tough to deal with because, like, just it's them things where you're doing something that's beyond your control. And that's where the scariness is. It whenever something's out of your control.
Yeah, I mean, you're in a fight.
Yep.
Mhm. That you don't know how to really fight too, because we know how to fight everything else except that. Yeah,
Yeah.
Facts. Hey, we love you, brother. That's what we're here for. We don't
love
judge
you,
a
man.
soul.
Absolutely.
Oh, we're not judging. I promise you, I'm gonna be judged well enough on my whenever I reach my end.
Exactly. We all
I
got
ain't,
that
I have
day
no
coming
room to
anyway.
judge.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll go ahead and shut this thing down, guys. It was a great morning. We'll let the guys
Well,
give y'all some last words. Any of y'all want to pray this morning? Y'all feeling led to pray?
you go ahead, man. You do it real well. You and Colt have that ring to it.
Well, I just put it out there, brother. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
I
yeah,
appreciate it.
so we'll go down and around.
All right. Well, guys, everybody in the chat, as always, we definitely appreciate you. And yeah, this isn't a place where anyone gets judged. This is a place for everybody to come and talk about whatever they need to talk about, whatever they feel they need to talk about or want to talk about. So we do appreciate everybody. And if anybody needs anything or needs to talk beyond here, reach out. Facebook, Instagram, Discord, give us a call, whatever. Any of us will answer and help any way we can. So with that, make sure you check on your people. Um, that is it's huge to keep in contact and check on your people. Not just with the text. I get it. Sometimes texting is the only thing you can do at that given point in time of the day, but try to reach out vocally. So that makes a huge difference when you call somebody and you can actually talk to them versus sending a text message. Emotions don't get shown through text, um,
Right.
and it's important to know that you've got someone out there that cares about you. So reach out and make sure everybody's okay. And with that, we'll see you tomorrow. Tuesday, 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. East Central. Yeah.
You got it.
we'll see you at 9 a.m. Florida time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And until then, you guys make sure, again, thank you. Take care. Much love. And we'll see you then.
Yes, sir. Who y'all?
Sure. Cool. Yeah. I appreciate everybody stopping in. I'm Double A, and to leave you with a good verse, Isaiah 41:10. So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Just remember, you're loved, you matter, and we're here. Join the Discord, join the family, and you're not alone. We're here. We're here with you.
Yes, sir. Who? All right,
Cool.
guys. So I don't know if y'all been paying attention or not, but for the month of February, I have been participating in the well, several of us have, but we've been participating in the Guat Walk or the Guat 100 walk, run, swim. Any way you could do your 100 miles in February. I think we're right at. I'm at 31 miles, I believe, 31 out of 100.
Oh
So
wow!
I've been going
Already.
live for a lot of it. I don't know if y'all been able to catch it or not. I've been having some technical difficulties, some service issues, but I do the best I can. Also shooting content out there as well. We had a pretty big group Saturday. If y'all were able to tune in, we had some representatives from actual Team Red, White, and Blue, which is putting on the Guat Walk or the GWAT 100 walk. So, yeah, it was a good time. We had some people out there in Tower Grove Park in St. Louis, and we appreciate everyone showing up for that. But today I'll be out and about. Let's shoot for I'm not going to shoot for a time. It'll be between probably noon and 1 Central, somewhere around there. But just keep an eye out on Facebook if you can, huh?
Hit me up if I'm available. We'll do a StreamYard with it.
Yeah, but
if you want.
Yeah, we could. What do you think about that, Chad? Do y'all think we should set up a StreamYard or run it off Facebook or something? Yeah, let me know. But yeah, I'll be back out there again today, guys. I'm just showing people that if you stay consistent, what can happen, and to honor and remember all who served and sacrificed during the global war on terror. We're going to keep getting it. Real quick, guys, if you haven't already, go ahead and smash that like button. We appreciate all the love and support over here on the F.O.B, the Forward Operating Broadcast, where we regroup, resupply, recalibrate every Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. Central, 9 a.m. Eastern, to better equip you to continue your mission, or Charlie Mike. Remember, you do matter, you are enough, and you are loved. If you're struggling, don't be afraid to reach out to any of us on the panel or get in that Discord like we said. Or if you think you know someone who's struggling, don't be afraid to reach out to them. And to go along with what Trade said, you can even leave a voice text. You know, if you don't want to call, if that's almost too much for you, you don't think you have a whole conversation for somebody, leave them a voice text and let them hear your voice, because you never know who it might help. And I want to leave y'all with a little motivation. New week, new mindset, new results. Let's go. Start the week with purpose. Finish it with pride. What you do today sets the tone for everything that follows. Stay motivated. Stay hydrated. March on and have a marvelous Monday. Bow your heads. Dear Lord, thank you for waking me up again this morning, Lord. Another beautiful, blessed day. Continue to lead, guide, and protect us, Lord, and give us strength and courage and perseverance to get through our days, Lord. Thank you for everyone on the panel, Lord. Thank you for everyone in the chat. Be with them. Stay close to them, Lord, and help them to know that you are near. Lord, that we may struggle, but it's not the end of the road, Lord. There is always light at the end of the tunnel. And I appreciate everything you're doing in my life and our lives, Lord. Continue to help us be that light for those in the dark. Forgive me where I fail you, Lord, as I strive to do better, as I strive to be a better man, a better husband, a better father, a better brother, a better friend, all the above, Lord. Thank you for everything, Lord. Keep us safe. Anyone traveling, keep them safe. Anyone sick, Lord, heal them accordingly. Anyone in the chat that's struggling, Lord, I lift them up to you. Just be with them. Let them know you are near. Hold their hand as they walk down the path, Lord. I ask these things in Jesus' precious holy name. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
They will not break our